know what I'm saying? You're not JD. Just cause you scream, just cause you got $5,000, you run around talking about money ain't a thing and you cut the top off your Ultimate, nigga, you not JD. Like, be yourself, man. Respect the culture. That's the only way. That is the fast pass to success, I promise you. And, you know, coming from me, not to toot my own horn, cause I don't like to, well, yeah, I do like to be cocky sometimes, but, I mean, the 10th anniversary of my first album is in January. I done sold 18 million records worldwide, and what I've done the most is establish myself. It ain't nobody out here that can't tell me that they don't know where game is from. Some of these new artists, I hear the music, I love it. I'm on Ciroc, I love it more. It turned me up, and then the club is over and I drive home, and then I gotta put in Aaliyah because I can't listen to you at 3 o'clock in the morning. Or I can't listen to you when I'm on the way to pick my kids up for school because you don't have that type of music. What is missing is that we don't really know, we don't know your real name. We know your artist name, probably because somebody told it to us, or we like one of your songs that we heard in the club. We don't know you. We don't know if you have kids. We don't know what part of the world you're from. Like, artists have lost the art of telling people their story. You know what I'm saying? Shit that Biggie did early. Shit that, like, Nas did that you loved it. Everybody know where Nas is from. Everybody know that Biggie had a daughter. You know that he put 5 carats in her ear because he told you that. That's missing. That's what's missing to me.
Well, with that being said, you led into this. You said when we got out here, you know, we in Miami, all the women. Shout out all the ladies out here in Miami. This is a male-dominated panel, and the only lady up here, so I'm gonna save these last questions for the lady. How does it feel being in the music industry and being a woman? What is it like being in the industry? And then, second question is, what is your industry like? What is the sound of your music? Because like he just said, people don't know the artist and this, that, and the third. I want to make sure everybody knows what you do and what it is. All right?
Yeah, I'm definitely the newest artist on this panel, that's for sure.
Okay.
I'm in a band, ASTR, and it's an electro R&B band. We're playing tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I want to see everyone here checking that shit out. Yes?
Oh, that's electro R&B.
Electro R&B is what... It's like genres are all blending together at this time. I don't want to be defined by something that's... I'm not R&B, I'm not just electronic. It's all coming together now. My roots are hip-hop, house. I like all that. It comes out in my music.
So you made that name. Did I take your question too? I'm sorry.
No, you didn't. I was going to ask about, so what is...
This just became an interview, didn't it?
No, I was going to ask her, what's that girl, Twigs? What kind of music is that?
Okay, Twigs.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
She's dope, but is that like R&B, electronic?
I think that's electronic music.
But it's like electronic
it's like
R&B?
electronic.
Okay.
It's like a new wave shit. I don't even know. It's genres all blending together. It's different.
That's
some
cool.
new shit.
That's cool.
The evolution of music.
All right, before we get out of here, because they were telling me I got to wrap up. It's your birthday today. I want to say happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Electronic happy birthday.
G-Eazy, I do want to ask you one more question. You're from the Bay, right? And the Bay is one of these cities that I feel like I relate to because it's kind of like Atlanta. Atlanta has a lot of culture that happens in the city that people take it and go do what they do from other places. And by the way, Houston and fucking San Francisco and the Bay Area, to me, are the most stolen culture cities in hip-hop and music, period. So with that being said, how is it being from out there, and what do you feel about what I just said about?
I mean, the hyphy movement in the mid-2000s was the biggest thing for me and like shaping me and inspiring me to do music. So in 2005, 2006, you know, from E40 and obviously, you know, Mac Dre and Too Short down to, you know, Mr. Fab, Messy Mark, the team, the whole, everything that was going on in the mid-2000s, that's when I was starting to make music. And just being from the Bay, you're just so proud of your culture and everything like that. I moved to New Orleans in 07. I'm trying to put everybody on all this Bay shit. They're like, what the hell are you wearing? What is this slang? What are you know what I mean? They didn't get it. And that's just a part of being from the Bay, is just wanting to just, you know what I mean? We're so different and weird that you just want to put that, you know what I mean, to bring that to the world. So
let me ask you a question. In the Bay, do the Bay Area support Bay artists? I mean, the radio stations and all that. Is it like that? Because I find it, you know, in some of these places, you know, a lot of the, like, I know when it was an era in LA where Power 106 and Snoop, they had a beef. And it was because Snoop felt like they wasn't playing enough West Coast music on the radio station. Do y'all have to deal with that?
I mean, I heard as much E40 and Tupac and all that as I did, you know, Jay-Z growing up on Cameo, pretty much.
mean, what about now? Because I know Mustard and somebody had a fight. Who was that? Fab. It's the Fab. Yeah. Come on, yeah. It's the Fab and Mustard had a fight, and it was because something about his sound sounding like it was the bass. So how do people out there feel about this?
I mean, the bass sound has never went anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, it's still there. So, you know, it's just we've always been that. It's always been there.
Okay, all right. Well, I just want to make sure you ain't say too much. I want to make sure you heard. We about to get out of here. I want to thank everybody for coming. I want to thank all the panelists. Once again, I want to say happy birthday to Zoe.
Thank you.
I think me and Timbaland, we need a producer panel so we can talk about niggas stealing beats and
Drum sounds.
not drum sounds and not doing what they got to do.
Yes.
And it is what it is. Revolt. Oh, I think we got some watches to give y'all before we get up out of here.
Damn.
Let me give you a watch. Yeah.
Rolex.
Huh? And she said, what? TW still. I'm gonna give you a watch. Give you your watch.
Say Hermes.
Yeah, hold on. It's just for the panelists. It's, you know, we gotta keep you gonna pass it down? All right. Help me out. Got it.
Thanks for the watch, dude.
Everybody got a watch?
Whitley.
All right.
Thank you for
You back?
cracking that.
Well, Robin Hood Project, mine.
All right.
Right on time, right, with the watches. I feel like that's the cue for the time. Thank you guys so much. One more time, let's please hear it for this incredible panel. Did you guys learn something? I hope you did.
Shout out to everybody in Miami.
If you didn't, that's on you. Shout out to everyone in Miami. Again, this was an incredible panel. You know we have panels going on all weekend. We have much more coming up tomorrow. You want to stay